In this demonstration, we are going to show you how to set up different rate options on the MyUK.Travel online booking system. All changes must be made within the suppliers area. Setting up short stay or weekly rate options must be done following these easy steps. First, you need to go into rate cards on the left of the screen. In the rate card section, you will notice there is already a standard rate card. This cannot be deleted, so we will use this rate card as our weekly option. Click on the Edit button for the standard rate card. On the next screen, you will now notice there is a new option called Nights. The Nights option will determine how many nights a particular rate should be applicable for. As we are busy setting up a weekly option, we will set the number of nights to 7. You will now also notice, as you adjust the number of nights, that the daily minimum stay options below the Nights button disappear. The Nights option will override minimum stay in the system if it is set to anything greater than 1 night. After adjusting the number of nights, you can also set the date that the guest has to check in. If you are flexible, you can leave all the boxes ticked. For this demonstration, we will ensure that guests can only check in on a Saturday. You can now update the rate card. Next, we will set up a short break option. In the rate card section, you can click on the Add Rate Card button at the top. You will then need to give the new rate card an appropriate name. We will call this Short Break. We will now set the number of nights to 4 and click Add Rate Card to create this new option. You should now have two options, a weekly rate card and a short break rate card. One final thing is to select which of the rate cards is the default rate. This is used to identify your lead rate, and this is also the option that will be shown on the tourism website when a visitor sees the list of properties. Next, we have to add some rates, so you want to click on Room Rates on the left of the screen. In the Room Rate screen, you will see a grid with your property and some boxes where you can input your weekly and short break rates. In this demonstration, we already have our weekly rate set up, so we just have to input some short break rates. You need to put the full amount here, not a daily price. When you have input your rates, you can click the Save Changes button. Your weekly and short break rates are now ready. We have now also made some great enhancements on the front end of the system. When hovering over the property name on the booking grid, some more details about the property is shown in a pop-up box. You will soon be able to display multiple photos here. We have added a shopping cart feature so that customers can add multiple nights into a basket. You can now also see the weekly rate and short break options that we have just set up in our suppliers area. It no longer displays daily pricing, but instead the full rate. Customers can now very easily add multiple options to the shopping basket and skip ahead to another date and add more options to the basket. The customers can also very easily remove the options from their shopping basket by deselecting them from the grid. On the next page, the customer can see a summary of their booking, plus all the usual details. If this customer wants to change their booking criteria, they can click on the back button or the Clear All Selections button to start again. Let's now have a look at how this will work on the tourism website. We have also made some further enhancements incorporating an advanced search option whereby customers can search by specific options. These options will greatly improve the usability of the system for any customer wanting to book accommodation, allowing them to narrow down the search based on their requirements. So if we now do a search for today in Douglas and East in a self-catering property that can accommodate up to 6 guests, we should see our property, Western Waterside. Western Waterside is showing the default lead rate of £550 for 4 nights as per the short break rate card we set up in our suppliers area. Customers now also have the choice of viewing the results in either a map view or a grid view. When a customer clicks on the Book Now button, it will take them straight to your rates and availability grid, where they can add their options to the shopping basket and process their booking.